Give Daddy the measure it
You want to measure?
Yep.
You gotta measure it. See how wide it is.
I really don't think that's a full 2-inch stud there.
What the heck, dude?
Isn't it? Or it wouldn't even be 2 inches. It would be the 4 inches wide, right?
Yeah, you're looking at about 2.
It's 3
You're
something.
looking at about 2.5.
Hey, got that.
Because the 2x4 measurement,
This one is mine.
it's 4 wide, and
Hey, this one
Well,
is
not
mine.
technically, but yes,
That one.
essentially.
that's not a 2x4. Is what
So
I'm saying.
honestly, 2x4s wouldn't be half bad there because it will stick out a little bit. We just won't be able to cap it if we
Yeah.
want to make sure it's not like that. So Gideon, what did you say you wanted on your shelves?
Hello, guys.
Hot wheel cars. Are your Hot wheel
You're gonna
cars on
have
there?
to notch around the stud here, probably.
Whoa, that's a big hole.
Yeah.
Yeah. Wait a
Okay,
minute.
well, let's get started then. So, yeah, this strip here, they just cut it at an angle and just threw it in the corner and just threw this strip over it, kind
The
of hide it.
boulders.
So when we do this, I'm tempted to get, instead of trying to fill all that with putty, getting some expanding foam, expanding it in there, smoothing it out really well, and then making sure we get the tape and the spackle over it before we prime everything and paint it. But for today, one of the top chores to do is make sure we hammer it nice and flat. And then from there, we are probably going to take the door off. And I guess put our closet door in here because we really don't need a closet door in our room. And then I want to take this over here and I'm going to cut it, tear it down, I'm going to install the shelves. The 2x4 shelves inside of here. Therefore, I was going to go, well, still debating doing 2x6s. Just they stand out from the wall, 2 inches to actually look like shelves. But if we want to ever resell it and they don't like that, if we use 2x4s, we can just get a panel or drywall and just drywall it in. But yeah, so for today we're just prepping, getting everything ready. Really need to sand the ceiling too. Probably not.
Wait, yeah.
That's all right.
Mom, maybe
Alright,
you
so-
should have found
It won't fall
So
through
with
its
the
feet.
so with it streaking.
It won't
Yeah, we're
fall
probably just gonna have to replace this. I would think. Say it again.
through. I said if we're gonna put that bed on that wall there, we don't
I
want
want
the
a front
floor
bed
compromised.
that time.
Yes, when baby brother gets bigger.
I mean, it doesn't
we'll get
feel,
you a
the
bunk.
wall doesn't feel structurally unsound,
Mm,
but the floor,
right there it is.
you can tell the dog urine and did a little damage. And then this one over here, from where the kids peed and pooped and spilt stuff. You hear it squeaking.
Yeah, just peed in their sleep while they were sleeping on the floor.
So this is what, a 4x8? So we need 2 4x8 pieces. I'm not too worried about this here. This part is not too horrible. And this other corner over here isn't too bad where my finger is. But this piece, you know, 2 4x8s.
Whoa, I had a.
This is what we're gonna replace.
And we'll have to do that before we schedule the carpet appointment.
Yeah. Because we are going with carpet. We decided, bless you, we are going with carpet. And we are not going with hardwood except for in the bathroom. And then eventually the rest of the house. The only thing that's going to have carpet in it is going to be the bedrooms. Which I'm okay with. So for now, either tonight or tomorrow or whatever, you get a pole sander. I'm going to sand all this down. You can see it's imperfect. But then there's still a little popcorn bit on there. We're going to sand that down.
Daddy already has
And then we will
Go
go ahead and
He's gonna wait till he paints.
work on getting a primer for when I get the paint done. So, which, haha, spoiler alert, that's going to be something fun.
Not wing it. Hey.
Yep, it's gonna be a flat light, just like in Sister's
I
room.
know, Mom.
Yeah, it's going to be a recessed LED light so we don't have a bulb and put anyone in danger. Woohoo!
Restart.
Alright, so the main part of that panel is off. It's just where they glued the panel itself to the stud. I'm going to try to get as much of this off as I can and then get a sander and get the rest off. I'm just going to sink these staples and nails in. And then I was going to take the piece that we actually want. I was going to cut it, I'm going to lay it across here and have that 2x4 be the bottom shelf for that there.
Here.
Yeah. So, I'm going to lay it down like this, obviously clean it up, make sure it's level right. We're going to cut this piece out right here and then cut it down where it needs to be, the end of the wall. And then the first 2x4 is going to be the floor of that. And then we're going to have 2x4, 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 2x4. And then what I will need to do is I will probably put another 2x4 up underneath to kind of cap it so you know things aren't even shoved up in there or whatever. Or I might just use a piece of the panel and secure it that way. I don't know yet. But yeah.
Hey, Gideon, you're gonna be the cameraman today? All right, go for it. Make sure it's on Dad.
Make sure you can see me.
I can.
Alright, Daddy is shaping this out. That's how wide it's going to be. I'm going to come here. We're only making this 14 inches. Plus I don't want the rough cut. So what we is going to do, I'll come here. Alright, so we are cutting this out. Alright, so we're done with this. Daddy needs his hole saw, or manual saw.
Which the circle one?
This thing. I was going to use the other one, but I don't know. Alright, what I need is for these
Hey, it turned off.
a little bit.
Nope.
See?
It's still going.
Now we are just going to cut down a line here.
How do I get that in there? How do I that one?
Just come hold this piece up over here.
Okay.
Just so it doesn't fall and rip the actual panel that we need.
Panda.
Nope, it's still going, buddy. It's
Yeah.
just resting the screen. Keep pointing it at us.
Push it down a little bit. Not too far. There we go. All right, that is that piece. All right. That's good. Make sure you're showing the board too, dude, not just me. Everybody wants to see the beautiful daddy, but only your mama can see all the beautiful daddy. I'm just kidding. All right, so what I'm gonna do there is it's gonna support that. This piece hopefully won't tear it. So we are just gonna come on the edge here, get good going.
I am making this video, Mom, but I still
Push down. Thank you. All right, that is the piece we are using for the
cut.
bottom panel.
And now it's cut.
We just need a rag and wipe it down.
Molly.
Molly, unless you want to go inside the wall, I need you to move. You're on the road today. Alright, so what I'm going to do is actually, first thing, I need to make sure that the nails on this lower section are. Only issue I think we're going to have is going to be right there. Probably, maybe, I don't know. Alright, so what we're doing is, since we do have a bag corner, and this is the only piece we have big enough to salvage, and we are putting on carpet, I'm going to put this corner here in the actual wall corner. But first, since this trimming is still here, I'm going to slip this through, going to line it up. It is going, what are we caught on? We're caught on something. Oh, yep, we got a nail down there on the board. It's fine. It's a staple. So they stapled it in before they put in the carpet. So that is a pain in the butt. Texture in the way. Obviously, you put the walls in before you put the carpet in, right? I mean, that would only make sense.
Assumably.
Assumably, is that what you said?
Mm-hmm.
That should be good. That's that one too. Where's that screwdriver? I don't know why I'm hammering these things in when I can just take them out. It's so much easier. Come on, girl. You're supposed to be the brains of this operation.
I got a screwdriver, but I don't know how it is. If it's lucky.
Come on. Yeah, maybe it's not easier. Why are you fighting?
Since the carpet will be down, we can have it raised
Make sure
just
we don't step
slightly
on any.
above. And it should be alright.
Yeah, if we wanted to.
Or put baseboarding down if it's really that much of an issue after the carpet's in.
No one has baseboards along their carpet, and if they do, it's kind of tacky.
Some people do, I've seen it.
Alright. Oh, that fits like a glove, June. Oh, look at that. I did good.
Do you need a hand holder, Gideon? Or can come hold it in place?
No, that's not necessary. We are going to go with these here.
Never mind,
Start
Gids.
ourselves in the corner. Make sure it's right up against there, like that.
No,
Boom.
don't.
That's two.
Mom, today I wanna get a camera just like that.
Okay, you want to be a camera boy someday?
Yeah, I
You
would.
be a camera boy.
I really wanna.
You really like cameras?
Yeah.
Is this going to be Gideon's room?
Yeah.
I don't know. I think it's going to be baby brother's room.
Both of us.
Brother and sister can keep sharing.
You'll share with baby brother?
Yeah.
That's a nice Gideon. Daddy making progress over there?
Yeah.
Making a mess is still making progress. So
I
making messy progress. Where are my knee pads at? I thought I took them out.
Can you go get Daddy's knee pads?
What?
It's fine. That's fine. I got it.
Kitchen?
It's fine.
Can we go
If you can't find them, that's okay, Gideon.
That one did not want to go in. Alright, coming to the end. Woohoo! It's easier 'cause there's a whole bunch of places. I'm actually going to use a bigger one than this one because it is the end piece. Right there.
Nice to meet you, Molly. Hello.
Ooh, Miss Molly May, this isn't your video yet. I know. Ooh, baby, you just knocked over all the nails.
Yikes.
I know you. I know you. All right, I'll pick up these nails before she steps on them.
Hot.
That's a flattering angle. Woohoo. Okay. So here's what we got. Well, there's not much flattering angle except for when my puppy is with me. Oh, thank you, Molly May. Oh, thank you, Molly May. Hey, this isn't the Molly May show. This is the Daddy show. Yes, the Daddy.
Hey, Annie.
Anyway, okay. So here's what we got going. So we cut this piece out 14 inches off the ground.
I can go in that.
And it works perfectly right here. What we need to do now is we're going to wait till we get a cap piece for this here. Obviously I'm gonna remove all this, but we're gonna cap this all the way up to here. And then we're going to re-secure this piece here. Or what I was thinking is, since there's gonna be two boys in here, is getting a metal corner brace. So if they bump into it, bang into it, anything like that, it doesn't do any damage to the walls. Or if they bump it with furniture or something, I don't know. And then we're going to install the bracing, or actually clean the faces of these up a little bit. Probably just sand them down, just slightest bit to get this clear, just so we don't see all that gunk. And then install the bracing and install the 2x4s. So the 2x4s will sit out maybe about a finger's worth for me, 2 fingers. And I was thinking of having them jagged, like one here, one up here, kind of thing, to where they're like crisscrossed. Instead, I think what we'll do is we will just cut the notch out of the 2x4 for this and slide it in there and secure it that way. I do have the bracing. It's over here. Let me show you. Okay, so this here is going to be the bracing for the 2x4s. Essentially, corner brackets. These are going to go on the underside of the underside. My hands are going to be the studs. These are going to be supporting the shelf on top of that. And then with cutting out the notches for those 2x4s, we can add another I'm going to add another screw in the middle to help secure it to that center stud. Make it easier. But we got to pick up a couple more of these 2x4s.
Sanding paper.
Yes, and the sanders for the ceiling.
You will stay busy doing something. Okay.
Okay.
Play with your snow Play-Doh.
It isn't Play-Doh. I know it's dough, but it is just, Mom, it is just dough.
Okay.
It's just dough.
The dough. I'm sending notes in it too, but I don't.
They made clad dough. Yes, you made clad dough.
Okay. Alrighty, we'll show you what it looks like by then. All right. Now what we can do, these pieces are in. So now, if we wanted to, we can go replace this cap here. Actually, it's bent up and there's some nails in it, but the cap there. And then whenever we go to putty all the stuff, and by putty I mean like tape and spackle, we can tape and spackle this. We're gonna have to force that in a little bit more, but it'll be fine. We can use that with screwdrivers. We need to find a way to get this mess off. It means construction glue, so it's not obviously meant to come off. Yeah, so like I was saying here, we're going to do shelves.
I'm starting to get that
2x4,
off, Mom.
2x4, maybe 3 shelves. Like 3 horizontally, parallel to the marching surface, as you would call it in the army. Otherwise, it's medium. And then after that, once we get the shelves in, clean this up first. Once we get the 2x4s in, then we can tape and spackle, sir, please. After that, all we got to do is come in, tape over these, and spackle those, and then they will be good to paint over. But yeah, I also need to sand the ceiling. Get a pole sander.
And these are just because it's a mobile home, so these weren't actual inflicted damage. Just because
We have this. We have this. Where is it? We have a piece of it in here.
It's in the closet.
We have this piece
In the closet. We didn't tear up the closet.
So once we do that, and you can see it's a little wider here, and then we're getting 1x3s and having as the door frame.
Mom, we need a light.
Make it look good, and then the same thing, but around the window. We do have to fix the damage to the window.
Indeed.
And that was damage that was inflicted
Yeah.
by the individual. Alrighty. Let me see who's calling me.
Whoa.
Say bye.
Bye.
Went ahead and start prying this already, but essentially it just comes right off. And it's just kind of a hidey little hole. You can see they did some patchwork there. Threw one up, but they decided, nah, screw it. We're not going to add anything else to the base of there. So that'll be fun to deal with. I have some of the wall left over I can cut. But for that, I most likely will use my saw since it's so thin. I'm not going to use the hand saw, because that would just get annoying. But yeah, and we do need to tear up the tack strip for the carpet. They replace it anyway with new floors. They're required to. However, we are going to have to replace these 2 boards of OSB flooring to the joists before they come and do the carpet. So I need to tear up that tack strip. I don't know if that's something I'm going to do today. It's probably going to be tomorrow sometime. But woohoo! Alright everyone, so we do have some progress here. What I did, I went ahead and cleaned up and laid the tape out. What we're going to do, I need to reset that. But essentially you lay it out, it sticks to the wall, so you don't have to apply mud before applying the tape. You just apply the tape and then the mud. And it works really well in manufactured homes. I went ahead and cut these strips to go back in this corner that we took out. They fit perfectly. One top, one bottom. I'm not going to do anything with the actual shelf tonight because I need the saw and the drill, and I don't want to be making a bunch of noise and hammering and all that. Because the kids are trying to sleep. I did take out all the spurring strips for the carpet because we were going to have to remove this panel here that I'm standing on. And then the other one that is creaking, not just because I'm fat, but because there is damage done to it. Came in here, closet, really dark, can't really see, but yeah, now all I have to do is tape that, and then I'm actually going to go into the bathroom and see what I got to do with the tape. And then from there, I'll probably sand and work on cleaning up everything before June gets up. And I think that's all I can think of. I think what I'll have June do while I'm sleeping in the morning is probably come through and rehammer the seams to make sure that there is no nails and stuff sticking out. You know, it doesn't look good if there are seams hanging out. So, and yeah, all right, good stuff. All right, y'all. So I'm gonna try to get this the best I can. I know I should be wearing eye protection, but for some reason I can't seem to find my clear eye pro. I think it might have gotten thrown away, but I'm trying to do the best I can. One-handed. The GoPro's on the charger, so I don't have the tripod. So I'm using my phone for this. Try to see if we can get some of it. We're going to zoom out. Alright, so essentially this is just a pole sander. This is the wrong paper for this sander. And this handle actually is just a screw-in handle that goes to our dustpan. But essentially we're just going through with some pressure. Just raising it, getting the dust down. I don't think I can see it on the squeaky floor, but you have sanded on the right hand side over here. You have non-sanded. So essentially we want to get to the sanded because it is much smoother and it will hold the primer a lot better. Plus we really don't want, you know, texture on the ceiling. We want it nice and smooth, how most modern homes are built, and it increases the sound value. But overall, if you look, the light kind of helps. It's a lot more smooth compared to that there. So I don't know if anyone else can see it, but I certainly can.